And I have that. Do you have a microphone? That's full house here then. I'll go outside and check the A2 talk, but that'll be it then.
They're next in line.
No, but there was a chance she could have become Princess Catherine today, and she did not.
No, she would never.
No, she would have become Princess William. She would never be Princess Catherine.
We all read that the Queen could have engineered a special anointing title for today, but she didn't do it. She stuck by the protocol. It was in the book that she could have done it. She could have done it.
I'll shout it.
Very unusual. She could have done it.
And the question after is what will the people of Britain call her?
Well, we're not going to stop calling him Prince William.
Minutes to the open.
The Prince of Wales has about 3 different titles, none of which were used. Prince William will not stop becoming Prince William, even though he's the Duke of Cambridge as well. I think people get very bogged down in titles. It is a gift, it is a formality. It's not going to change how we address William.
William has 3 titles also.
Exactly. 3 titles.
But we don't know how to pronounce them.
The Duke of Cambridge, the Earl of Strathern.
Strathern?
Yeah. Baron Carrickfergus.
Wow. and if he has a son, his son could be the Baron Carrickfergus. Right? We're getting a little far down the road.
Yeah, let's not get that far. We're still, man, we haven't even got them in the church, which is the most alive thing we have this morning. The church is really wonderful to see.
It looks beautiful in there, doesn't it? Amazing. But my bet is that she, and I'll say this on air, my bet is
There's
that
a
Duchess
bus
or not, she'll
leaving
be our
from,
princess. And that's what I'm going to
Buckingham
say.
Palace. I think that those are the kinds of buses they're going to be traveling in. Some of the oh look, people in the hats in the bus.
Yeah, the minibuses. I told you they were riding buses.
Have fun.
Are those a gift?
Yeah, Ben.
The day a minibus drives through the Mall carrying, at some point, they'll be carrying foreign royals. Wonderful.
Good morning. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Actually, let me do this one.
I did on the floor in the makeup
No,
room.
this is
20 great minutes.
Earpiece in last time. I had it in this area last time. Or did I had it in this one?
That one, right?
So when I talk about Buckingham Palace,
Don't you think being in the church is wonderful?
Excuse me. Can I change my earpiece to this ear? I had it yesterday, please.
I don't see the crowd.
Before you leave, John.
I don't see the crowd.
I've got something else.
Okay.
Barbara Ben in there.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ben. Put the money back. My God, you're a... Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, she wants it on the other
I
ear.
want it on the other earpiece. I can hand over.
Both things happened.
It was very nice that you came to us.
Simultaneous cable pulling.
Simultaneous.
Mark, when I look outside, will we see the crowds as well as Buckingham Palace?
How are you?
Very much.
You're all caught up.
Fun.
It'll be fun.
Oh,
You
that's
think?
a shot of the street and Buckingham Palace is across from there, right?
Are you good?
Thank you. Fine.
That's fine. Lovely.
Word for us as
I have it in there.
as an alumnus.
Do you have a level?
Did anybody talk to you yet? No.
No, I'm not hearing
Can you
it.
straighten out a little bit more? Let me just get
We never left.
Let me make sure you got something.
Mark, I'll talk to you in a second.
Seems like weeks ago. It was last night here.
Was it last night?
You hearing anything?
Unbelievable.
See it where it is?
I don't see a lot of flowers, do you? I don't see a lot of flowers.
Hey there.
Thank you. You're very sweet. Thank you both so much. See
5
you,
minutes to
see you in the
open, 5
commercial.
minutes.
That's what a disco nap will do.
That's it.
Okay, so we'll be checking intermittently,
Is
and
that-
we can hear you from downstairs. So if you need anything,
Okay, I'll
Dave
scream.
will
We'll get
shout.
you. We'll
He'll
get
give
you
us
up
a
there.
shout. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You know, if we look bad, if we
Hello,
look bad,
folks.
just have, if you will see us.
Oh,
If
we'll
we look,
come
we're not
running.
going to ask for you. If either one of us or anybody looks bad, you'll just come
We'll
up.
come up. But if you need anything, like anything else,
Okay.
please, we'll be listening every
Okay,
minute. So. Okay. Okay, break a leg, everybody.
That's wonderful.
Just wanted to say.
I got it. More than I need to know.
Hi.
No, she was saying.
Thank you. Thank you.
4 minutes to the open.
Okay, great stuff.
Did you check my opening comment?
Okay, perfect. You look beautiful.
So do you.
So does Barbara. You look beautiful.
Yeah. Okay,
Let's
are
have
you
a
on
good
your mark
time.
in front of
Let's
you
have
on
a
the
great
table?
time.
Go get him, kids.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. We always have to ask it. I know who you are. Thank you.
I hear you, David. Yeah, and try to give me as much notice as you can and talk loud, because I got a lot of keys open. Right? Prompt. You have the keys.
Lauren? Okay, yeah. All right. Is it Lauren?
Spot.
What's your name? Sorry.
It's too much.
Thank you, though.
Yeah, David.
I hear you.
You have my first commercial? You have it. Go hand it to me when Mark's, you'll hear Mark. Okay.
Nah. Thanks.
You're going to talk about the flowers and the trees.
We'll see if they don't. If they don't in Westminster,
I don't need
you
this
and I
right now.
will.
Okay, 2 minutes to the open.
Yes.
2 minutes.
Horticulturalist that
I know you have the green thumb.
I do. I know a
can see
tree.
it.
You need it back there?
Sometimes I know a big tree.
A little bit farther. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, thank you.
Sometimes I confuse a bush with a tree, but anybody would do that.
I always knew the bushes. Before you knew them, I knew them. I was friendlier with the bushes than you ever were.
It's true.
Right.
10:30 to the open.
And there are no bushes here. This is called nervous conversation. Right?
I'm so nervous I can't actually even think of any conversation at the moment, but I promise to kick in as soon as we go live. It'll be fun.
So we do have on camera Nick Watt and Biana. That's it. Those are our other live possibilities.
I'd like some more
We
water.
cannot go to the Goring Hotel. Cuomo first.
I drink loads of
Oh,
water.
that's the first I've heard of that.
Say when you
Okay. No, no.
I've got sweets as well.
When is that? I'm sorry.
And
45 to the open.
but we cannot go to the Goring Hotel.
After Robin? Before the royal titles. Before the royal titles. Okay. Okay, that's a, no, let Diane do it because I don't know where you're going. And I don't know where they are.
20 seconds
I have it here.
to the open.
I have it. Okay, no problem.
10 seconds. Have a good show. Thanks.
You too.
Good luck,
Thank you.
everybody.
Yes.
It's good for you. It's good for us.
Exactly. Okay, your guys' show is up. It's 47. They're already out of this. $20 seconds. $10 out of this. Stand by, please.
And good morning to America. We are so excited to join you and reportedly, by some accounts, 1/3 of this planet watching all the majesty, pageantry, and history, not to mention the simple possibility when a young woman and a young man decide to walk down the aisle. They are awake and preparing right now. She, of course, is Catherine Elizabeth Middleton, and the other has an awesome name, William Arthur Philip Louis Mountbatten Windsor, Prince of Great Britain. And Barbara, it is so great to spend this morning with you.
I'm glad we're doing it together. This is the third royal wedding that I have covered, but I think it's the happiest. Everything about it is just such a good sign, not just this young couple, but the pageantry of it. I want you to wake up the kids because this is the kind of thing they're not going to see again for like another 20 or 30 years. Bands and music and a divine ceremony and queens and dudes, the whole works. But I guess we should tell people where you and I are. Yeah?
That's right.
So we are very fortunate because if I turn around, I see Buckingham Palace, where the Queen is even now perhaps putting on her hat. And I have, we can see the crowds of people. Some of them have been sleeping here all night in pup tents.
And we should point out that they've had the royal bunting already out on the balcony where later the couple will All right, thanks to the two of you, and of course we'll be talking to you throughout the morning.
I want to show you one of the morning papers because over all of this there is the image still of Princess Diana, and this is the morning paper. Can you see what it says? It says, "Mom would be so proud." So there will be a lot of discussion about how Catherine is different from Diana, how the wedding is different, but one feels her presence even with the engagement ring.
Sorry about that with Chris, but because we were talking, I couldn't hear that he had stopped talking. So I didn't know what had happened. I didn't even know what he had said, so I couldn't react. So sorry about that. Yeah. Little short bursts will be just great. Little short instructions.
Could I just ask something very quickly? If we're talking here together, we can't be heard. How does it work?
You'd never be sure. It's hard.
Assume everything is being heard.
Just a second. Mark. Can we go to Goring? Is Cynthia ready? Is the pool ready? No. Okay. 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 Cool. So we're just going to show you a short version of Clarence House and Goring, and not do the long version.
I'm sorry, can you just tell me what's coming up?
That's
Okay, you're going to reset the scene.
2 minutes back. 2 minutes.
Nobody's left yet. Okay. Okay. And do where we are in or on the street or whatever.
Yes.
Which one of us is
It's
opening?
fascinating that Diana, this is the difference between the night
Which
before.
one of us is opening
I
up?
think we should.
And this is ISO of the pool.
Okay, so we're on the streets.
I was just saying, after, I know we don't have pictures yet, but after we do that, I would love to bring in Tina, because we're all imagining Kate Middleton's night last night and what she was thinking, and tell us about what Diana was thinking.
Okay, let me just set the scene where we all are, and that we're all
that's
here.
good.
About a minute back. 1 minute.
It's fine.
Great.
Okay. I can't tell what we're looking at the moment.
45 seconds.
Anything else in particular you'd like to? How many minutes for this? No, I know, but and anything in particular you'd like to be sure we get to?
Here we go. 20 seconds.
I'm gonna.
15 seconds back.
Okay, so I'm gonna say,
10
I'm
seconds.
do Elton John. There they are.
Elton John, you gotta get to this.
Good, and then I'm gonna talk about.
5 seconds. Here we go. Stand by.
Okay.
No babies.
You are looking at Elton John and his partner of 17 years, David Furnish. Not too many celebrities have been invited, but they have. Of course, we remember Elton John singing at the memorial service funeral of Princess Diana. And the two of them have a newborn son, 4 months old. Elton John also criticizing the British press as being too tough on people. They build you up, he said, and then they tear you down. So what you are looking at, you are inside of Westminster Abbey, which is the 1,000-year-old magnificent Gothic church.
And of course, the current Prime Minister will be there. David Cameron will be there, and he went to see the wedding of Princess Diana.
That's what's so fascinating here.
Yesterday, was it yesterday that he went out and retraced his steps where he where he sat as a young man to watch her go by?
He said
and
he
slept
slept
there.
at
It was
the
one of the
Mall.
ones that slept out all those years ago.
I wonder if
Quite
they had a
amazing.
pup tent like all the ones we've seen here.
And he has said to the British people, this is a holiday, and he wants people to go out and celebrate this wedding. He wants street parties all through Britain, and as we know, the backdrop of the wedding here is much like what we're seeing back in America, back at home. Of course, you're seeing Diana's brother there, right there in the front row.
and like because everyone's coming through, everyone's so disposable.
点。没有，我要看一下时间。
就上面。
OK。
因为我们要跟他老鼠。
OK。
Well, I've been in Guatemala, but I'm trying to think. Tijuana.
Supporter. This is a much more modern ceremony.
It is, and it's very much at William's behest. He didn't.
The bride. We're waiting for Prince William, right? First at 5:10.
Just a quick thing. I got that, Andrew. I got that in for you, but the Twitter's not updating, so I can't. So I can go by email if you send me emails.
Can you tell us some of the things that they're asking? Should we answer them?
Yeah, we do. We need some of the questions from the viewers to be emailed to my BlackBerry if you can hear me in New York. Because it's not refreshing here. I'm sure it's just completely jammed. Right, but I don't think it's going to work though. We need some questions sent to me in email form. Yep.
Who is resetting? And then where do we go?
No. Mark Burston is in Diana Barber's ear.
But if he needs us, then he comes.
Yeah, he'll talk to you.
Okay, so Diane opens, she introduces David and Katie, and then I introduce Robin and Tina. Is that it? At Westminster Abbey, is that what you said? And then from there is fine. Okay.
About 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Hello.
Minute 30.
Good.
So you want us just to reset? We're here at Buckingham Palace. We're looking at the crowd gathering. And with us, David Muir, Katie Nichol.
And these are the Spencer sisters, the Spencer girls, right? That they popped up.
So the nieces, really. Diana's
and
nieces.
Have you noticed how much they look like Chelsea Davy? You can almost mistake
I have
them.
indeed. I have indeed, but mostly, don't they? Yeah.
Where'd it go?
Okay, so let's do this.
45 seconds. 45. Seconds.
So I went to Dropbox and it's not in there. So how do I refresh?
You're doing them, and then do I introduce Robin? Is that what's happening?
20 seconds.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah. Okay.
What? I have a big thought.
And then
5 seconds.
I introduce. Okay, fine.
Here we go. Stand by.
Fine.
There we
Here
go.
we are. Right. Okay.
William Hague. Hague.
Got 30 out of this. Twenty seconds. 15 seconds. You can. 10 seconds.
And we welcome you back as millions and millions and millions of eyes are on the ceremony about to take place. We can only hope.
Don't worry. When the time is finished, we go. It's not our problem. No? The problem is in Madrid, not here.
don't know what happened.
You stay here and we stay here. Hola,
Hola.
oye, queda un minuto,
Queda un minuto.
de conexión. Nos echan del plató.
Queda
Nos
un
echan del
minuto,
plató.
Queda un minuto de conexión.
Ya, pero que los de la PTN tienen 10 minutos, son los que nos tienen delante y cuando se acaban los 10 minutos nos...
No, not the state vehicle. Unless the ghost of one never been in one. If the guy's got the TV, we know how far behind or how far away.
Buses right there, filled with members of the royal family, and as you point out, breaking in protocol, they invited a lot of the staff to this wedding, showing just how close Prince William is.
Remember, this is supposed to be a private event, so they could invite whomever they wanted. Princess Diana and Prince Charles, he is the Prince of Wales. That was a state wedding. This is a private event. It's quite a private event.
Well,
but nevertheless, they can invite pretty much who they want.
Well, they
and
can.
leave out who they want
Diana
to
and
leave
Charles
out.
had just 150 guests each. I think that was it. They have over 1,000 of their friends in the Abbey today.
As we look at Carol Middleton's car, and I've got to say that, you know, some of William's pedigreed friends used to joke when he first started dating Kate Middleton. When she would walk into the room, they would say, "Doors to manual." And that's a reference to what flight attendants say at the beginning of the flight here in Britain when Carol Middleton was a flight attendant. Now, this is a story that in America we would celebrate. In just 2 generations of women, they have turned this family out of poverty into an extraordinarily successful family. So what we call Kate the Commoner, by any measure. She's had a university education, has been raised by parents who have the successful business. And as we know, Barbara, you pointed this out, one of the things they sell is a little princess kit. And how ironic.
And it's going to be more popular than ever, I think.
I feel like I've been left at the altar.
You want just to sit there?
I know, but I'm learning.
I have some time.
Well, nothing until...
Well, I'll see you. I'll just see you very soon.
I'll see you at 11 here.
What's that? I think we're here to finish the hour. Chris and India Hicks are joining us.
Right, but I don't think
Hicks.
India can come right away. She's got to do over. She's doing over. So that's why I was asking.
What are we doing? I mean, are we done?
No.
I don't think so. Hey, Andrew? Are we done?
I'm finding out what they want.
You want any of those?
I'll pick up some. I'll pick up some of that.
Can we get Chris seated so they can start getting out of there?
Hey, Chris. How you doing? Good, thanks.
You don't know what they want?
They don't know what they want.
Well,
You
they
to
better.
tell them what they want.
Diane, I can get all that. I'll get all that for you. Thanks.
Where the luggage is like.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you can leave all that. We'll get it.
I'll get it.
So India Hicks is coming up as well.
So that no one...
Andrew, if they give me like an email on all of the tweets and view, I can do something on that if you want.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. James might like that.
Yeah. Just
We've had
interact
all
with it.
10 worldwide topics for most of the morning. All 10.
One of the 10 topics.
Wish it.
Yeah.
Most recent one.
All right, see you later. Good luck with the rest of the day, Ms. Walter. No.
Yeah?
We said this yesterday, but it's fine.
But I have nothing to compare it to because I've never done it before.
Oh yeah, you were you at the run through yesterday?
Yeah, but I know very briefly.
Compared to that.
But I was terrified of that.
Sorry. Hi. Motive. All right. Okay. No, that's all I wanted to know. Because I want to say it was a non-event from that perspective, that you guys were successful. That's why. All right. All right. All right. Well, you can email me. Don't call me. I'm going to be on television. All right. Take care, bro.
Just watch your IFB is right over here. In case you need some level.
This is
right
refreshing.
over here.
So. Oh, you want to get a comment? Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
it's right here. It's right here.
Where is it?
You looking for a space?
Higher?
What space over there? Sit in the box.
I do.
You good?
I do.
Chair?
What are we doing?
Trying to find out from GMA. Yeah.
Talking about what?
What are we talking about? That's what we. Were you right downstairs with the crowd the whole time?
Did you have fun down there?
Yeah, it's great sound. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
And you got a 2020 special, right?
Had one yesterday. Yeah, Barbara's has a 2 hour. Yes, the answer is yes. It's a 2 hour 2020. She's doing it. I have a piece in it. I think you have a piece. Okay. Okay.
Katie, you know Chris Cuomo? Katie Nickel?
We haven't actually worked properly together yet, really, have we?
We won't be able to say that for long.
Another hour and a half. Alright, so they'll.
So they're not their marks.
Okay. We're just getting Chris's computer ready.
Okay. And then it's in the.
Yeah, in a minute. He's down.
Yeah.
He's down
Yeah, I was
there.
afraid we were going to add somebody in the middle.
He's good to stay, obviously, just since it's been a long day, whatever guys.
Okay.
Yeah, they're trying to plug in the
Right spot.
computer.
Alright, cool. Do you want me to try to actually?
You know what, Andrew? Can I suggest a conversation?
Dave?
I'm on with James. Do you want to talk?
I can suggest a conversation that we could do a little of this, but Brittany
Yeah, same
needed
deal.
this, and Katie would be really good at that.
David, put your IFB.
Oh, James is here? Hey, James.
Can you talk to David?
No problem.
Yeah, you, sure, no
Is
problem.
James there?
Hey, Robin, how are you? You know, I must say, I've never been so happy to report that I have nothing to report as today, covering security. There was so much concern, a 122-page plan. For months, they were trying to figure out what they could do to stop what they called the triple threat, the fear of Islamists, extremists, Irish dissidents, homegrown anarchists, especially that route back from the Abbey here to Buckingham Palace. We were in constant communication with security officials. They were worried, and they handled it beautifully, and they say all of the credit, all of it, goes to what they call the majesty of the audience. A beautiful phrase.
One of the most telling images, Chris, Katie and I were sitting up here in the booth, was watching the crowd.
Well, that's part of the struggle, right? This one lost a lot of weight too, by the way.
Yes, yes.
Beautiful.
Out of this tape.
You know that you take deep pride in, and today there was all this pressure, and now it's done, and we have a new bride and a new dress, and everybody seems very happy. Elizabeth, thank you so much for the perspective.
Thank you.
My sisters are going to be so proud that I got to meet you. Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you.
Another little bit of the story, much more to stay and come back to. The royal wedding right here on GMA. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. I'll watch your mic there. You get one of those inks.
Okay. Yes, Denise.
This way.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, yes.
All right. Okay. Denise, hold on. I want to make sure I'm not going to waste your time.
Okay.
Denise, no, you can please have a seat. It's always nice to be next to you. Denise.
I'll bugger off then, shall I?
No, no, not at all. I just, believe me, we're all in the business of not having time wasted, right? Denise?
Let's get this going first.
Is she talking to you first?
Yeah, on and off.
Chris, Margot said she's going to talk about the future, babies, what's next.
Sounds awesome, but I just
Short
want to, it's not my show, so I just want to see what's...
for the goodbyes.
Okay, so maybe they're going to give me their own.
Katie, I'm going to just step out so it's quiet.
Keep dropping the gets by. I know.
I don't hear Robin. Do you?
You lose it?
No, I do.
Okay. You hear anything, okay? You heard Robin, Kate?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
thank
great.
you, sorry.
Okay, thank you. No problem. You're listening to her. Okay. Okay. Hey, you can move just an inch to your left. Just a little.
Denise?
Right there. Thank you. Perfect.
Can I get back in there again, Dave?
Yep. Yeah.
Katie, I meant for that to go there.
Huh?
You need all this stuff? Do you want all this? This is all
Denise?
1 minute.
Katie Nichol is here. Carolyn said that she was going to be talking about kids in the future. They want you here because they want to thank you for being on the show and for you to wave goodbye to the audience.
Oh, okay, I can wave.
Okay?
Which camera to?
Just look
Five?
at Chris. Just look at Chris. Yeah, you'll do it.
Oh, okay. Just to this one.
Give me that again, please. Give me that number again, please. Did somebody peek out the door and have Carolyn Grant stick her head in here?
That's for Carolyn.
Carolyn around. Carolyn around. She's not here.
Okay.
Graham, we've got one crew member to take over, so do you want to jump on, Darren?
Oh, we can't do it right now.
Okay.
Come on.
Denise Martin for you. Carol Duran has stepped away. She's left this.
That was the easiest wave I ever did.
Yeah, hardly even
You
tell.
get to do your world.
You couldn't even tell. You're waving.
They have an
All right, we're good, Katie.
Well, we appreciate it anyway. Thanks. Back for one more.
Well, it was nice listening to you this morning. You guys did a great job.
It's a good team effort, I think. Are you taking over the rest of the day or not?
I am. I had a special last night, so
Oh, great.
Mark and I, the police, have been going since about...
That's fun. It's nice when you just get to enjoy yourself now. It's a lovely afternoon.
That's it. I think that's it.
Thanks.